Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Welcome. We're getting a late start today. I apologize. I try to be timely, but sometimes with a small team and working inside the business and outside the business, I run a little behind. So I'm sorry I got caught up in a meeting. My apologies for not starting timely at 11. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Great day to be alive. I agree. Any day above ground's a good day, right? Hello, everyone. Welcome. We're going to get started. We've got a few people with us on Facebook, and the Zoom room is filling up. Good to have you all today. My name's Travis Martin. I've lost more than 100 pounds on this great program with this great lifestyle, and this program's changed me inside and out. I've come off all prescription medications and been able to maintain that success too. Thanks be to the Lord and Him using this program in my life. Tens of thousands of others have joined me in this pursuit to live and eat unto the Lord, and it's exciting. It's exciting to watch everybody do so good, to recommit themselves, their eating behaviors to the Lord, accept His grace. It's just amazing to watch. We're all accomplishing much together as a family, friends helping friends, and I just love that. If you're new here, we've got three types of members, three types. We've got our free community members because we desire to be a ministry first and foremost. We do not believe that you can charge money when you're literally trying and attempting to save lives. We believe the program is priceless, and we just want to help every willing and wanting heart. So we have free community members. You're welcome here, and we appreciate you. And then we've got our lifetime members and our partners. And we want to especially tell you thank you because you're making a way for not only those around you to witness your transformation and hopefully prolong their life, have a better quality of life. You're making a way for people you don't even know to get the help that they need. So thank you again to our lifetime members and partners. We need more of you. This is a big mission. We need many more of you. We don't ever accept a donation or anything without giving back much, much more than what we receive. We try to do that as our way of worshiping our God. So our lifetime members get tons of fun stuff that helps them on their weight loss journey. And then our partners will receive partner perks. So that's a lot of fun too. So we need more partners. Don't forget to consider that in your prayer time, because this is a big mission. It's a big mission. It's a hard mission, but it's a rewarding mission. And if you desire to become a partner, you can go to www.helpshibboleth.com and become one based upon your ability to give. So thank you so much. Yolanda, I'm on day 3 and feel better already, a lifetime member. Thank you for being one of our amazing lifetime members. Thank you so much. All right, y'all, we're going to get started. This is our question and answer session. This class, this supplemental class that we do is supplemental to your fast track education. That's where every member should start. And you go through the fast track videos and you earn the fast track badge by passing a little test. It doesn't take much time at all. And now we've installed the right nutrition foundation for you to move forward from, and then we can take these deeper dives and keep your journey a little more personalized for you. That's what these 11 a.m. sessions are for. Whatever is a sticking point for you right now, to help you get through that sticking point. And by answering your question live here, it allows everybody else to learn from the question that you ask and the answer that I give, and we can all, because we're all the same. We're all going through the same things. So this is the best way to do it with our small team. I don't get to take one-on-one sessions anymore. My mission is much bigger than doing one-on-one type classes. So this is the time that I've set aside to help everybody where they're at continue on their weight loss journey. So we'll get this thing started. Hello, Bernice. Hello, everybody. Any questions? This can be for our new folks. You can ask questions about your meal ideas, about food combinations, about the whys of nutrition, whatever you need. I'm here to provide. About the only thing that I'm unable to provide here is tech support. But we have Joni here, and we have a team to help you with tech support issues. I just won't be able to do much tech support in a session like this, or people would start leaving the class, because they want to they're here for nutrition. But rest assured, if you have tech support issues, we'll get it handled. I just may not be the one to do it personally, but I'll get you to the right person. Charlene says, these classes are my lifeline. Even 6 months into this, you're 6 months into this, and boy, we appreciate you, Charlene. Friends helping friends, brothers and sisters helping brothers and sisters. It's great to have you. Any questions or comments for me today? Let's get this started. I loved yesterday's class, man. It was rolling. It was rolling. It was an awesome class. A lot of information exchanged. It was fantastic. James says, 35 pounds later, I need these classes more than ever. We're glad that you're with us. We're going to keep all doing this together as a family. We need one another. We need one another. If we could do it by ourselves, we would have already done it. We need each other, and we need the Holy Spirit. I would like to remind you too, if I guess everybody here did get a notification, but you may have friends and family. They're welcome in this class as well. And we can point them to the right direction during class on where to go sign up for our free community program if they're not wanting to be a lifetime member. And they can be notified before every class that I'm going live at www.travis.live. That's where you sign up for text notifications, www.travis.live. Deborah, done 2 lion days, and I've lost 1.5 pounds. Thank you for the lifestyle. My husband has hit his goal weight. Outstanding. That's awesome. Way to go. Did you start, Deborah, or did your husband start with Shibboleth? I think you started, and you've influenced him, it sounds like. Great job. Think about the beauty of that. Lives, the quality of life going upward, lives being potentially saved. What's a better work? What's better than being part of the Shibboleth family? It's awesome. If you had rather ask private questions because maybe you're like I used to be and a little shy, you can ask privately with the Q&A button, and I'll do my best to remember, even though it's a habit, not to call your name in class. Some people don't want their name called in class, and I try to be mindful of that. Deborah's son is trying it. Awesome. One by one. We're changing the world one by one. Outstanding. Don't forget, I'm watching Facebook. If you're on the Facebook page and you have nutrition questions, goal questions, whatever, I can help you too. I'll be sure and check in over here on the Facebook thread and make sure I'm getting questions answered as well. Sarah says, my daughter got her 10-pound badge yesterday, and I'm so proud of her. Son has agreed to try the meals as his cholesterol is elevated. Fantastic. Glad that your son's getting on board. Your daughter's lost 10 pounds. If you're new here, one of the fun things we do, we've really developed a program that tries to help people subtly change their behavior. And one of the things we do is positive reinforcement through earning the digital badges. Well, what's the big deal about a digital badge? It's just a fact. Statistically, the more of those badges you earn, the more weight that one loses, the longer they keep it off, and the more satisfied they are with the program. That's right. Ounce by ounce, we're cleaning up the temple. Yes. Are we close to getting the happy juice recipe? Yes. I'm running how many months behind on that? Yes. I'm just giving Sasha and her team time to do things right, and we're going to do things right with that. It'll be an Easter egg on the new website, and people have to go through some short classes. And just I want to make sure that when you're using powerful plant alkaloids, there can be some addictive potential. So I like people, we're all adults, and I like adults know what they're getting into before they try something that could potentially cause some slight harm if it's abused. But it is amazing. Sasha and I are addicted. we're definitely addicted. Have to have a couple of servings of happy juice every day. But we're also careful to remind people that even when something works like happy juice does, helps with appetite, if we become too reliant on it, if we think we can't get through the day without it, then we're not relying on the Lord. So Sasha and I take some time off from happy juice just so that we don't become enslaved by it. You can become enslaved by good things too, you know. And the whole thing about this walk, this journey, is for us to have complete and utter faith for our sustenance, our energy, our health, everything in the Lord and not in a device. So we're going to go through a little curriculum with that, and it's coming soon. My baby is working as hard as she can. I've really given her way too much to do, but she's doing her best with it. So happy juice soon. I'm down 22.4 pounds since March the 1st. That is amazing. Goodness gracious. Great job. That's life-saving numbers there. You say just 22 pounds is life-saving? It is. It is. That has the ability to prolong your life by years. Great job. The Easter eggs are not available yet. Partner perks, we're working hard, Diane. If you'll please keep praying for us and bear with us. I don't know how the Lord's doing what he's doing through us. If you know the story of the meal barrel in the Bible, that's Sasha and I right now, the man of God. We're saying, how are we going to do all this? How are we going to do all this? And the man of God says, just in faith, just keep going to the meal barrel. But boy, we've bitten off a lot, and we're chewing through it as fast as we can. Our partners, I'm telling you, if our partners don't love the partner perks that you're going to start seeing, then I'm going to give up, because boy, we have really invested a lot in partner perks. So just bear with me. I'm not deceiving you. It's coming. It's going to be great. Is there guidelines a person can use to convert recipes on our own? My husband and I have been diabetic for years, so I have tons of diabetic and keto-friendly recipes, and I love to cook, so I cook a lot. And I would like to convert these recipes to Shibboleth myself. I don't mind submitting them, but I'd like to also learn how to do this on my own. I did a class a long time ago on recipe conversion. I'll write that down as something to do in the near future right now so that our new members know. I don't like to teach people. Let me say I would love to teach recipe conversion. I would love to teach the food formulas, and I have. But they get misused and mistranslated so often. You see a complete and utter breakdown of the program. And then what happens, people say, well, Shibboleth did not work for me. And it's usually just something slight that was off with that recipe conversion or that calculation. So I've invested an enormous amount of myself and money into having people on the team that can do it for you to make sure that it is right. That thing that we talk about, insulin control, the value of insulin control is so underestimated. I mean, you can literally have a few grams of sugar too many and not enough protein and fiber, and all bets are off. But I try to honor my members and their request, so I will do a recipe conversion class for you soon, but you will be on your own. The Bible says that there's safety in counsel. So I love it when y'all submit recipes. I know you have to wait on our little team a little while, but I love it when you submit the recipes and we all learn and grow together. But I will do you a class. I'll text it out when I do it. I'll do you a recipe conversion class sometime in August. I just wrote it down in my class, this little thing I keep over here, different type classes that I need to do. I am a coffee drinker and just want to make sure Coffee Mate sugar-free French vanilla is okay. I don't know. I do know, actually. But I'm going to show you what I treat everything like I don't know. I consider myself an unsafe place when it comes to food approvals without my trusted website. Okay, this is Command Central. This is how I look at it. It's Command Central. Command Central. So I go down through here and I go to resources and I go to food library and I'm going to type in coffee and see what comes up. All right, so we're looking for Coffee Mate. I found a coffee creamer. General rules for creamer. I might look at that. If I type in Coffee Mate, there it is, Nestle Coffee Mate. And you said French vanilla. Is that your question, Yolanda? French vanilla. So let's take a look and see if this is the right one. Now let's say that your chosen brand isn't in here. You can still ask in the We Fixed It group and we can add it. But I'm gonna click the sugar-free French vanilla. It says it's a 0. Does anybody know what that means? 0. Right up here, this green 0 or in a green box. The white 0 in a green box. Anybody know what that means? There you go. No harm, but no help. So that's good. And my approved portion is 1 tablespoon. And you may use any creamer that is 15 calories or less per serving, and you may use up to 15 calories. Does that answer your question, Miss Yolanda? Also down here, for those of you that don't know, you have your where it's been found at. It's been found at Kroger, at Publix, at Ingles, etc. And this is something that you all can be a part of helping us. You can add a grocery store you found it. This is very helpful long term to our members. Another thing you can do, hey, I want some Coffee Mate. I'm going to add it to my grocery list. So I'm going to send that to my, I'm going to add me a grocery list. I'm going to call this my Kroger grocery list. I'm going to add it today. And I added it to my Kroger grocery list. Now, that way, when I get ready to go to the grocery store, I can focus on what I can have and not on what I cannot have. And I go to my grocery list and I pull up Kroger, my Kroger grocery list, and there it is. And then I can just print that out. Nestle Coffee Mate. So you can build your grocery list of foods that are approved so that when you go in the grocery store, you've got your list of all the items that you want to shop for, and then keep your eyes off of the other things. So use this great tool that we have. It does not get used enough. Treat the website, and it is mobile friendly. Treat it like Command Central, a way to run your eating lifestyle. It's a totally underutilized tool. There is the point, too, that having the safety net of recipe approval keeps us on track to weight loss and insulin control. Plus, it's helpful to others to see submitted recipes. And I appreciate you saying that, because my desire, the Lord used this program in my life and other lives, and my desire was to make Shibboleth your program, the Household of Faith's program. And when we do it together, collectively, the website grows, the information grows. We're really having a lifestyle instead of just another diet, another weight loss plan. That stuff doesn't work. What works is a group of people coming together and learning together, growing together, supporting each other, being willing to modify behaviors and build the website together. We created a website that's meant for all of us to build together, because what I like, you may not like, and vice versa. Bernice, the best thing that has happened to me in the last 2 weeks is that my blood glucose is back in target. And I was a big-time night grazer of sweets, and since Top Gun, everything I used to love, I don't crave to eat. Yes, way to go. And she gives Jesus the praise. Amen. Can y'all all see me? Lisa saying she cannot see me. Can y'all all see me and hear me okay? Make sure it's on her end, not my end. All right, good deal. Sorry, Lisa. Anonymous question or comment. Anonymous attendee. Travis, I need help desperately. I met my goal weight and I struggled. I've gained it all back. Can we talk about food planning and meal ideas? I need a battle buddy or accountability. I'm starting out again, this time not as a diet, but as a lifestyle. How can I get hooked up with personal help? I am not good on Facebook. Easy, easy. I hope y'all love Shibboleth like I do. I'm not trying to toot our own horn, but we work so hard to everything that everybody's ever needed that's reasonable, God is providing through this program. So one of those things is mentoring. Now, I don't know who you are because I can't tell because it was an anonymous one, but we're here for you, and I know you know that. And don't get too down on yourself. Relapse is always a part of recovery. There's no one who tries to recover from a food addiction that doesn't have a relapse. We learn from that relapse, and we get up and we go at it again. So the place to go is www.mentor.genbook.com. www.mentor.genbook, spelled just like I spelled it there, www.mentor.genbook.com. And you can get hooked up with a mentor and get the help you need. Or just come to these live classes. This is support and connection. I get that some people want one-on-one help. That's very costly in the real world. And it's not always available. So don't rely on this one-on-one help. Come to class. But while we can provide it, please utilize it. I know that our team would love to try to be a help to you. And if you're listening and watching, Giselle, reach out to Giselle. She says, I would love to have an accountability partner if that person wants to connect. So isn't this group great? There you have, I've always been told, and I've found it to be true, your life changes positively or negatively based upon your tribe, based upon the people that are in your future that you're going to meet. And here you've just met a very positive person that wants to be a help to you if you'll be a help to them. Patricia Hurt, my friend, God is my strength and power. He makes my way perfect. It's been my Shibboleth verse since 2015. That's a good one. That's a good one. Have those perfect days. I love that. Also, please come to accountability meetings on Sunday night, Linda says. So maybe Linda can let you know more about those. Karen on Facebook. I'm trying to get restarted, but trying to figure out how to get steps in while recovering from my sciatic nerve blowing out and neuropathy in my feet. I used to bike 5 miles at a time, but now I can only handle 3. Give me some suggestions. I'm trying to find that line between no pain, no gain, and when my sciatic nerve is saying to stop. Well, first of all, it's very important that you realize that nutrition is the way. disciplined eating, food combinations, and operating in a calorie deficit. That's going to do more for weight loss than anything else you can do. Once you've mastered disciplined eating and you earn your holidays, you don't just take holidays willy-nilly, you earn them through your work and your efforts, working on yourself, following the Shibboleth shield, the weight's coming off, you've mastered the nutrition. Then and only then should we think about incorporating exercise. So you're in pain, you have sciatica, and you say that you're doing the very best you can. How do you do more? If you're doing the best you can, that's it. You're doing the best you can. So don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. If riding your bike, you want to ride at 5, but you can only hold out for 3, a lot of people will just throw their hands up in there and say, I can't do it. I just can't get my 5 miles, so I'm not doing anything. Focus on what you can do, not on what you cannot do. If you really desire to exercise, anyone here, if you really desire it, but you have, like I did, for months I had a completely ruptured Achilles, and I could not get my steps. So what did I do? I focused on my upper body. I did what I could do while I could do it. And I continued to eat right. And I didn't gain my weight back because of that. I ate right. I couldn't burn a lot of calories through exercise. I was wounded. I just couldn't do it. So I focused on what I could do. And then once I still couldn't walk, after about 6 weeks, guess what I could do? I could do the recumbent bike. I'd much rather walk. But I focused on what I could do, not on what I couldn't do. When we throw the baby out with the bathwater because we can't do some element of the program, and we just say, then I can't do none of it, things actually get worse. The sciatica gets worse. The health issues get worse. And I agree with what you're saying. You should not be working through pain. You should work through discomfort. You should work through discomfort. You should not be working through pain. So my only advice to you is to do your best. Stay faithful. Focus on what you can do, not on what you cannot do, and just do your best. That's one of the 4 agreements in Don Miguel Ruiz's book that I highly recommend. And one of the 4 agreements with yourself is do your best. And some days your best will not allow you to walk, but you're still going to do your best. Can we always do our best with nutrition, everyone? Is there anything holding us back from doing our best with nutrition? Nothing. You alone control the quantity and quality of what you eat. Hannah says, I had to start out with just seated exercises and add to that slowly. I'm still only walking 2 miles, but I keep building on it. That's the way to go. Good job. Anybody else? Any other questions? Anybody else? I love trying to help. Got to remain positive. Remember to keep your frequency high. You're an energetic being. And I've recently discovered that a lot of my problems throughout life, number one, not being as faithful as I should be, but also I operate in a very low frequency, meaning worry, regret, shame, negativity. We want to up our frequency, and then the weight loss journey is so much more fun. How do we up our frequency, our energetic frequency? With love, joy, peace, faith, casting your care upon the Lord. Then we're operating at a higher energetic frequency, and our body can heal. Your body can't heal if you're operating in a low frequency. These things are proven by science. So what have you got to do to operate at a higher frequency? You don't deal with fear. No fear. The minute that you smell fear, you need to get faithful. Faith will cast out fear. Love will cast out fear. Then you'll operate at that higher frequency, and the weight loss journey is so much more fun and efficient. Sarah says, first time tonight, I'm going to a Mexican restaurant and staying perfect. Thanks for showing me how to do that. My kit is ready. Way to go. You making me want some Mexican. It's been a while. Love to go to the Mexican restaurant. In our restaurant library, there are options for those of you going to a Mexican restaurant. Some quick things just to note that I do at a Mexican restaurant. I take in my own chips so that I don't have to watch other people eat chips, my approved chips. I usually, if I don't have approved chips, I ask for sliced bell pepper, and I dip those in cheese dip or salsa. And then I either order a bowl of chicken soup with no rice or 3 soft chicken tacos, throw away their shells unless I brought my own shell, just stuff like that. And then, you know, if it's not time for a holiday and you're trying to have a perfect day in the Mexican restaurant, you can. You can. Just don't catch FOMO, fear of missing out. Where on the website are the challenge details? I've been looking for the Top Gun recorded meeting and cannot find it. There'll be another Top Gun challenge coming up in the middle of August. Right now, the challenges that are going on are Julie's challenge. Julie's running a couple of weeks of challenges. You log on to the website, you go into the challenge tab, and then you go to Shibboleth Hot. You have to accept the challenge, upload your pictures. And then you go in there and you'll see the resource tab, and all the resources will be available to you there. Usually where you'll find it is if you're a part of the challenge, when you click that link, you'll go in here and you'll see I haven't joined Julie's challenge, so I can't show you, but there's usually a resource tab. And then that will have all your resources and rules and videos and whatnot. We will not be having another Top Gun challenge until the middle of August. Deborah says, I'm going to the Shibboleth family dinner tonight in Fort Oglethorpe. Excited to meet others in the lifestyle. Awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Kennesaw and North Georgia are hot spots for the Shibboleth family. Lots of members out there in those areas. I was telling people yesterday, I meet quite a few members that I don't know or remember. Just by looking in their buggy at a grocery store, I can say, oh my gosh, they got everything in there approved. And I go, by any chance, have you ever heard about Shibboleth? They're like, oh, I'm a Shibboleth member. Kind of cool. Kimberly Smith is asking about the Fort Oglethorpe meeting. If anybody knows that, keep in mind outside of the Kennesaw Center and outside of St. Augustine, Florida, I don't know what's going on. It's kind of taking a life of its own. And there are groups starting everywhere, people finding purpose in not just living the Shibboleth lifestyle, but doing what I did, helping other people with the Shibboleth lifestyle. And we actually, if they let us know that they're doing it, we actually want to see more of that. We don't like to see people out there doing stuff we've not even heard about. I'm aware that there's quite a bit of activity going on up there, and we endorse that. It's great for people to, if they can, to have that live support. It's great. So if somebody will let Kimberly know, maybe Joni knows. I'm not sure, Joni. We've had 2 or 3 people. That may be Julie's meeting. I'm not sure. We've had several people in that area doing a good work and trying to put together meetings so people can meet in person and share that love and support and connection. Joni's Kimberly. Thank you, Joni. How do I connect with the person that volunteered to be my battle buddy? That's an anonymous. Giselle, how would that person need to connect with you? They're not great on Facebook. Giselle, are you still here? They're asking privately how to connect with you. And I don't know their name. I tell you what, if you will, anonymous person, if you will send. Okay, Giselle's going to send me her email to get to you. So if you will send me an email, I will connect you to travisjack777@gmail.com. travisjack777@gmail.com. and let me write Giselle's email down. Can I just give that to her over here? I guess so. I'm going to be doing that anyway, so let's see. Let me answer. I'm trying to answer. Oh, it didn't let me. Here you go. I'm going to give you, let me know if you got that. I'm using this private chat feature, and I just sent you Giselle's email address. Claudette, hello Claudette. Have not been to a meeting in a long time. I go to Dalton and was wondering who is teaching. There is no Dalton Center anymore. We once COVID hit, we left that center there with no attendees during most of the COVID pandemic, the worst part of it. And then when we tried to relaunch it, we couldn't get the support to relaunch it. So the Dalton Center is no longer there. So I hope that you'll join us online, or hopefully there'll be groups in your area that starts on their own. Sasha and I have decided to do our best by connecting people through online means. There is no Dalton Center anymore. The only center we have remaining is the small Kennesaw Center. Oh, that's right, Giselle. I forgot. I got so busy, I forgot about doTERRA. Yeah, I'll look for it again. The meeting tonight is at 6 p.m. at El Matador Mexican Restaurant, and Joni will be posting a reminder on Facebook. Thank you. Hopefully some of y'all can attend that Fort Oglethorpe meeting. Sounds like a good time waiting for some people that make the effort to get there. 6 p.m. at El Matador Mexican Restaurant. Y'all take pictures if you go. I'd like to see some smiling faces eating Shibboleth-approved food, Shibboleth-approved chips at the Mexican restaurant. Yeah, we actually have now, most of our members are still in North Georgia because that's where I lived for many years. But for the first time recently, that's been months ago, we actually have more members, not more in one area, but more members outside of North Georgia than were in North Georgia. So it's growing, and that's why we do the online, so we can help people in Kansas and Texas and California. And we've got Shibboleth members now in every single state and in a few other countries. Great to see that happen. There is no St. Augustine group. Sasha and I hope to do that one day, but we're not financially able to do that at this time. We hope to do that. It's certainly a part of our vision to open a place in St. Augustine to have meetings, since this is where we live, but we have not yet been able to do that. So your only way, if you're in St. Augustine, to connect with us are these sessions until we can do more. Yolanda wants to know where the Kennesaw meetings are. Joni, do you mind, if you will, posting the address, the physical address here in the chat thread? Yolanda would like an in-person meeting, so if you'll give her that address, I don't have it memorized. Anybody else? Any other questions today before we go? Yeah, Mary, we will, Lord willing, we will have, if anything, what we're looking forward to doing in St. Augustine is 3, 4, 5 times a year, inviting people down for a weekend seminar, doing some recognition and support, letting people enjoy the beach. That's a part of the vision. So, Lord willing, we'll get to that one day. Deborah says, I would like to start a meeting in Decatur. If you'll let me know how to do this, send an email, Deborah, info@myshibboleth.com. All we require is that you've earned your fast track badge and that you understand you cannot make medical claims, and then you can start hosting meetings. Those meetings shouldn't really be about education. Everyone should get their education from the website. That's the only way Shibboleth will ever be able to continue its mission. If you get too many versions of the program out there, then it all breaks down. So what we ask is that all education is received from the website. But then what we hope and pray for is that support meetings, weigh-in meetings, support meetings, sharing idea meetings, that we see that grow all across the union. That would be outstanding. So info@myshibboleth.com, and we can push you in the right direction. Joni just posted that Shibboleth address, Yolanda. It's inside the desktop co-working place at 3070 North Main Street. First classes I ever taught was in a local grocery store and out of my kitchen. So we'd invite ladies, men, ladies. It's just always ladies that showed up to our kitchen. And we would teach them Shibboleth around the kitchen table. It can start that simply. That's how we started. Anytime you teach a thing, you learn it better. Every teacher learns the information better because now there's more accountability. They've got to do a good job of teaching and making sure their information's right, because now you're not just talking about yourself, you're talking about others. So usually teachers become very, very good, even better students. And when I say not teaching, I just mean we don't want people, we've had this happen before where people are like, yeah, Travis says if you lick the cheese dust off a Dorito that that's a holiday, but we don't count it like that in our group. You can have a few chips. It's only going to be a few calories. We've had that kind of thing happen where somebody thinks they know best, and they don't realize they're not just dealing with the nutritional information. They're dealing with behavior and what people will do with that information. Hey, Audrey. Audrey says, I was a part of Thrive back in 2007 for the new members here. That was a company I was a part of. I founded. The program works, and I'm excited to be doing it again. We're excited you're doing it again, too. I think you'll find that the website's more robust, and the variety compared to Thrive is endless. Endless. Welcome back. Anyone else? Any other questions or comments? Anything? All hearts and minds clear? Thank you, Linda. Thank you so much. Appreciate that kind comment. Glory to God. And I'm supported by an amazing team full of heart, too. One of them y'all are seeing in action today, the amazing Joni. The people that work on our team, they feel called to help people. And what a blessing. Thank you, Giselle. Thank you so much. What time is that meeting in Kennesaw? I think they're Mondays and Saturdays, but Joni, if you could tell Marcella what time. Thank you, Janice. I know some of you got to leave. Thank you for coming to class today. I will be live again tomorrow at 11 a.m. We've got some great 4-week classes coming up. I should be posting about those coming up really soon. I should be posting about the 4-week class. I've got some 4-week classes where we're going to go through a digital book and a digital workbook that will be good for a group to start together. It's not a challenge. We're going to do a challenge, but we've got some 4-week classes coming up where we teach the curriculum in the right order over a 4-week period. So be on the lookout for those. Those will be great classes for anyone to join. They'll be fantastic. And Joni, I don't think you can see Suzette's comment. It says, Joni, thank you for all you do. You have been super helpful to me more than once. I appreciate all you do. That is from Suzette. I don't think you can see that. It's host and panelist. Yeah, y'all remember in the Zoom chat, if you want everybody to see it, you just hit everyone, and then everyone will be able to see your comment. Anybody else? Any other questions or comments? Do remember, I work for tips. I work for tips. You can become a partner at www.helpshibboleth.com, or you can send me a tip on Cash App, or you can, on our Facebook page, give me some stars. We'll take it however we can get it so that we can keep this mission moving forward. Thank you for those of you who have become partners and who do tip me on Facebook. I love it. I've yet to receive a tip on Cash App. Maybe one day. Awesome, Jitterbug. I look forward to that. Hemp bar tips are awesome. Cash App is an app. It's a safe app on a phone. I learned about it from my kids, and I learned about it from other people in the St. Augustine community who do stuff like I do, and they work for tips too. And Cash App is an app where you can send and receive money. You just download the app and set it up. And my $, Travis Jack Martin, they all start with $signs. That was their thing. But Travis Jack Martin is how you find me on Cash App. It's okay. You don't have to ever send me a dime for me to help you people. You never do. I have to ask and I have to tell you about it so that I can keep this thing going. But you never have to send me a dime. I'm going to be the same person whether you're a free community member or a partner. I want to love on everybody. Yeah, my Cash App is $, Travis Jack Martin. Yep. $, Travis Jack Martin. Sasha and I make our living out of this, but we also have tens of thousands of dollars of expenses every month where we have to raise money every single month to offer what we offer. Somebody asked me the other day, what's so expensive about doing what you do? And I appreciated that question. They were trying to understand. And number one, if you've ever had to pay for custom website development and then even have somebody on staff to do that on a daily basis along with a designer, just that is very expensive. It's very expensive. We don't have a WordPress website. That wouldn't work for us. We have a custom built site that has to have modifications and enhancements every day to keep it safe. It's amazingly expensive. So it's not that I'm just trying to, pull in money and for money's sake. It takes a lot. It takes a lot. And I appreciate everybody that supports our little mission. Hope you'll make it your mission. Thank you, Claudette. Yeah, Jitterbug said I had to drop my website and it was basic. Yeah, it's what we do is very complex. I'm glad God never let me know what I was in store for, because I would have never got started. But I'm so glad I did. But it's been the greatest honor of my life and the greatest challenge. Been a tremendous challenge, but God just keeps making a way through His church, the church, people, the household of faith. We couldn't do it without you. Anyone else? All right, y'all. If all hearts and minds are clear, we're so glad that you come to class today. Please don't forget, if you're out there suffering and you need support and help, the only reason you don't have it is because you're not asking. You're not asking. And if you ask once and you feel ignored, it's not that we're doing that on purpose. You have to know, if you're a client, you have to know our heart is to help you. And you have to believe that. And if you feel like you've been overlooked, it's not on purpose, send another email. We'll get to you. We desire nothing more than to help every willing and wanting heart. So if you're out there struggling and suffering, email us at info@myshibboleth.com, info@myshibboleth.com, and we will get you some help. There's no aspect of weight loss and wellness that we're not able to help you with. We've put together that type of robust program. One-on-ones, group meetings, huge food library, huge restaurant library, just endless resources for every reasonable person, and basically free. Basically free. No other program like it. Thank you, Suzette. Thank you, everyone. Why does the chat keep changing my comments to private? Do I have to choose everyone every time? Yeah, that's a Zoom thing. I don't like that either, Suzette. I wish it didn't work that way, but that's my understanding. Anytime you chat, you have to click everyone if you want everyone to see it. Their default to is assuming that people don't want everyone to see their chat. And unless they've changed something on the back end, it's my understanding that it's still that way, and you have to set it to everyone. Maybe they'll change that, or if somebody knows how to change it on our end, we will. Last time I checked, that was just their default to. Just in case you wanted it private, they're going to default to private, you know. But then you don't get the connection because people aren't seeing what you're saying. Connection, love, support, and connection are so important. Thank you, Margaret. Thank you, everyone. What is the best way to send dollars? I am a lifetime member, but I want to help by giving back. Thank you so much. www.helpshibboleth.com. I will post that. Whoops, hold on. Somebody could do it quicker probably, but I'm trying. Shibboleth.com. There it is. Helpshibboleth.com. We sure appreciate that. It means a lot. Means a lot. Your help. I want people to really believe that they're helping others when they do that, because you are. You would not believe the marriages that have been saved, the lives that have been changed. It's amazing. God is doing so much through this little ministry. Thank you so much for being a special part of it. I'll end with this. Congratulations. We've got some 10-pound badge earners. Hannah Matthews, Brandy Hips, Brenda Davis, Dara Logston, Pamela Dean, Amy Chapman, Giovanna Arredondo, beautiful name. 10-pound badge. Lost 10 pounds, earned their badge. We've got 2 people yesterday who earned their 50-pound badges. Teresa Hips and Christy Atwell. Congratulations. We had 149 perfect Wednesday badges earned. That means 149 people received their badge saying that they had a full month of perfect Wednesdays. We do that for every day. So that's amazing. Great job. 3 fast track badges earned. Phase 1 and 2 badges and LOD badge. Charlene Payne earned the LOD badge, Lady of Discipline, for journaling. We had Soldier, Spartan, and Savage badges earned. Wow, just a lot of badges. Congratulations, Cecilia Holland. I don't see well. Cecilia Holland reached 0 drag status. Great job on earning that badge. Nothing weighing her down anymore. And then we had yesterday, members reported a total of 63 pounds lost. And in the last week, 513 pounds lost. Congratulations, everyone. All right, y'all. Thank y'all so much for coming to class. Sorry I was late. I look forward to seeing y'all tomorrow at 11 a.m. I don't know when it's coming. I promised my sweet wife that I would stop giving dates out because in this new climate, things just, you wouldn't believe, man, that the things that come up. So I will quit giving out dates, but do be on the lookout for things to pop up that she's been working on. I know the community, the new community that's like Facebook, people are starting to find it. There's going to be a lot of stuff going on, and it's popping up. I'm seeing little things here and there that some people are noticing, some people aren't, but she's really put her heart into the new community that's on our website that looks a lot like the Facebook community, but we've put algorithms in that ensures that that community stays positive. I'll be sharing about that soon. We've got algorithms within it that mandates that it's a positive place for people to come. You know, Facebook's a very negative place for the most part, and that doesn't help us with behavior modification. So we've employed some algorithms to help filter out and only show positive stuff to people who want to surround themselves with positivity, which leads to behavior modification. So good stuff. All right, y'all. See you next time. Thank y'all for coming today. God bless you.